Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. I'm happy you're here and I hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. Let's get into your love tarot reading today. All signs tarot, love reading, love messages. How do they feel about you? Thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know. Don't see coming, any moves. I don't know either. Let's take a deep dive and see who and what is coming through today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see. Please show us the cards, Aho. It's Queen of Pentacles. Your first card out, the Moon. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. There's already a pretty clear picture here leading with really in the partnership placement, the bigger picture, the overall energy, the only one here at this point, the Moon in the upright. There is a weight on somebody really to reveal what is hidden here in the Moon, but the weight is feeling very much 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door kind of energy. The Queen of Wands is in the upright. The Page of Wands is in the upright. And the Ten of Cups is in the upright, looking right over here at the Queen of Wands, connected to the Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah, next level. And it's below the Three of Pentacles, which is in reverse. Mars and Capricorn, and I want to tell you, it's where their energy is really strong for me. And this is very validating that there's not a clear path of feelings and feelings about next level. What does that mean? Getting more serious or exclusive, moving in, marriage, taking it to another level here. It is connected with the energy of things kind of not really clear, which doesn't surprise me because Catty Corner with our Ace of Pentacles, Kitty cornered, is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and that's definitely an energy for me today. Wow, yeah. Of 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door, waiting for this next level. What is that? Because somebody hasn't been ready. King of Wands is in reverse, and it's definitely connecting with the Ten of Cups in the upright. What does life together look like? Had you built a life? Are you building it? Was it on the table? And what it looks like really is going to be specific for you. Sometimes that can be about just even introducing each other to each other's family or community, or blending our communities and families and friends. Building the life. Again, whether it's around getting more serious or revealing feelings about you in the relationship or specifically feelings about the Ten of Cups. I mean, it's here with the Moon. Ten of Swords. Ace of Swords in reverse. Gosh, yeah. So here's the thing. The Ten of Swords is right in the middle of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, the Earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, the Seven of Pentacles, specifically Venus and Taurus. But this energy of the Ten of Swords, the Sun in Gemini, for me is really about needing to know if somebody is ready, either ready for it, going to be ready for it, at the very least ready to talk about it. It's really a make or break kind of energy for me. Because there's a lack of clarity here, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. There's somebody who is hiding or holding something back, maybe even lying about it. That's what's going on. That's what's in the Moon. Ace of Swords, the air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And again, on the other end of that Moon is the Ten of Cups, so it really is in the Seven of Pentacles in reverse here, this energy of feelings about this next level. And it's the Ten of Cups kind of energy. Yeah, things are stuck now. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And this is the thing. It really is a make or break energy, because the Ten of Cups, for as beautiful as it is, a new cycle around this life, it's waiting on like a page energy, which can definitely be perhaps a little bit immature. And not only that, we have our King of Wands here as well, which is a lot more authority than the page, but it's in reverse. So it's like a not yet ready energy connected directly to the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ten of Swords here, it really is this energy of, it could go either way. That's what I want to say, because we are in the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. That's really, wow. And that's a stuck energy. It's Jupiter, which is the planet of prosperity and expansion and things growing and building. It's hopeful. It's lucky, but I really think of that more as timing. There is a timing energy here. And there could be reasons for that around money, work, other people, whatever it is. Somebody hasn't been ready. And it's really not, I would say, not in your control in respect to, well, obviously somebody else being ready. So this is literally where we are. And the Queen of Wands, this energy of this is what I'm going to do. And here with the Queen of Pentacles, which is my protege to the Empress. There's a lot of Gaia energy here, and there's an emotional openness, and there's this feeling of like opening up to the possibilities or opening up to communicate about it. And I also feel like it really does feel like a timing energy in terms of you having one foot in, one foot out the door. That if this person isn't going to get on board, even to talk about it, to reveal what is here around this life together, that detachment energy and the Devil in reverse does come through. Five of Wands in reverse. What I do like about this is it's somebody who does want to resolve this. It's like preparing for, and I need to bring in what else is yours here, okay? For communication. It's a lot coming in. There's still a lot here. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. So I want to tell you something. If you are, well, you're here in real time. Hello. If you are here days, weeks, months, years later after I've uploaded here at the Tarot Closet, by the way, on my only channel, YouTube, my verified channel, you're here then. You're here when you're meant to be here is what I wanted to say, because I'm channeling for you specifically under Mercury retrograde in Cancer. And it's very much an energy that's here, literal. Also, the new moon is in Cancer, by the way, of revealing what's here in this full moon, the feelings around the Ten of Cups, either revealing the truth around it, at the very least, again, somebody being ready, but at the very least communicating around it. That's what I wanted to say. But the Six of Cups energy, the Sun in Scorpio, it can be that you've known each other for a really long time. We could be going back into this. Whatever the case is, there's definitely an energy here of somebody thinking about everything. And it's like it's reuniting with this person. So whether it's across the street, it's across town, or we're looking at some really long distance energy. The Knight of Swords. Mercury energy, which doesn't surprise me at all. And the Knight, a fast Knight, not the fastest Knight, but fast Libra. And Mercury energy, somebody who has a lot to say. Yeah, and it's connecting with our bigger picture, the moon. By the way, the Wheel of Fortune, this reversal energy does connect me very strongly to, well, the throat chakra communication, and the fact that it's either broken up or you're not talking at all. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. So this is already very slow, the slowest night. And it's really super validating around possibly immaturity, but timing of somebody being kind of stubborn about readiness or even talking about it. And it's here with your 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door, and that is why it's the Emperor in reverse. I just want to show you. So it could definitely be around chronological years, either older or younger. So that's kind of moot for me. It's not really the point. But what I will tell you is there is some ego here. There is some immaturity here. It's somebody who might be having some issues, again, not just around readiness in terms of the next level, like the feelings about it, perhaps literal, if there's something here around distance or money. And now here is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, King of Cups in reverse. So that's the other thing. Feelings around what's here, hidden here in the Moon. Coming here in the Knight of Swords to be revealed. 9 of Swords in reverse. Justice, the truth. Finally, is what it feels like for me. Connected to the heart chakra, this is a Libra energy. It's also Venus, Libra's ruling planet. And it's the yin-yang energy, by the way, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. This is divine masculine energy in the Emperor, and it's in reverse, and that really is an imbalance. By the way, and it's connected to the root chakra, so is the devil, as is the World card. And this reversal energy is super clear, also just even connecting to the root chakra about somebody just not being sure about who they are or what they want. And you need this truth, I feel like, to decide either way. And it might be for some of you, I have to say, that you're not expecting this, that it's a coming out of kind of nowhere energy. And that's going to be really specific to you. Oh my gosh. So the High Priestess is also here. What's really interesting about that is we don't have, at least at this point, the counterpart, the Hierophant here. In our Emperor in reverse, we have kind of a close energy with our Queen of Pentacles here, but the Empress not here as well. But 2 intense energies. And the High Priestess, by the way, around also revealing, it's coming here right after Justice, the truth about this, like what happened. So for those of you that you're not talking, it really is a truth around what happened here. But I also want to validate this 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door energy, if there's still some kind of a weight of what is happening, the truth about it. Like it's coming, and gosh, it's been so strong, not just as we're directly in Mercury retrograde in Cancer, but even before, shadow, shade, and that it's like an astrological triggering. And in particular with this new moon in Cancer as well, and just even in our water energy and our 6 of Cups of revisiting kind of how you met, the past, where things are now, and the possibilities, and somebody holding on to some truth here in the Page of Swords, coming here not only with the Knight of Swords, but obviously revealing it in this bigger pictures here in Justice and the High Priestess. So feelings about it, like what happened, and again, this make or break energy. But I do want to validate something as well. If for those of you that you're here and you're resonating and it's someone you're just not talking to, it is validating that you're in that 10 of Swords already, and the 6 of Cups coming in here as well. So it's really not surprising. This is YouTube, and there's a huge collective here. So always take what's for you and let the rest go. What is for you and what isn't, because it's going to be really specific for everybody. But I tell you what, whatever situation you're in or not in, and here is the counterpart, we're in, it's very validating that this is somebody who is kind of triggered astrologically and preparing to come here with some truth. The Hierophant is here, counterpart to our High Priestess. So it really, I have to tell you, I need to validate this again. The High Priestess and the Hierophant, divine masculine energy, Taurus, the counterpart to our Cancer energy here. That it also tells me you're both here, and it's this energy of of really make or break in terms of, is this something that is truly over or ending, or could this truth move things forward? Where do we go from here kind of energy? Wow, and the last two coming in are the Eight of Wands and the Magician. This has already been really validating for me around communication, but this is pretty much, I would say, not say sealing the deal, but it's really clear. The Magician, first of all, major arcana, the potential that is here, and somebody who's getting like focused about it, who has all the resources. So you could even say as simple as a phone or a car, whatever, water, air, earth, and fire. Virgo and Mercury energy, it's connected to the throat chakra. And the mastery energy here with our infinity, also an 8 around the movement, and coming here with the 8 of Wands, Mercury energy again in Sagittarius, really fast. So hearing from your person this is fast energy. It could be hours, it could be days. But the Mercury energy, the planet of the mind, again, and the planet of communication. So whether you can see each other at that gathering, because some of you can, it might even be a literal reunion. You can, or it's just that's how it is because you can see each other, or you can't. And there's a message coming in, or a phone call, a voicemail, whatever. It's coming in pretty fast. And the Magician is both connected to the solar plexus chakra, I do. A really powerful energy, also where the Sun and the Chariot are, as well as the throat chakra I speak, communication. Yeah, so I guess this is a heads up. Seeing this before they reach out. We're going to bring in some oracle or break a silence. And come here finally with the truth about what happened and what's been happening. And for a lot of you, a make or break kind of energy. We're bringing in some oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse, by the way. I want to remind you, bottom of the deck, I want to remind you, if you hear, see, or suspect my content in any way, shape, or form, and it's not here on my verified channel on YouTube, the Tarot Closet, it means they're stealing it. I appreciate you sending me an email and letting me know whether it's here or anywhere. It's in the video description below and on the About Me page. The bottom of the deck is so not surprising. Communication. Somebody here at the window, you can see it's stormy, it's raining. There's a cutting board here, flowers. It's sort of like a meal planned or waiting on that. It could be literal in that energy, even around something to that effect. Somebody showing up to something like that. Maybe it's even you or not. Whatever the case is, the communication is here. And it doesn't surprise me. Like I said it all. And look what they're coming in here with. Asking for forgiveness. They're holding on to the key to reveal the truth. What is this about? That's the other thing I want to validate for those of you in the collective around something that may have gone on in the devil. 10 of swords here. Of ice. Something around another person, perhaps. Yeah, because this is somebody who is holding a key and they're revealing some truths here, and they are asking for forgiveness. Soaring is here. It's interesting. It's connecting right with the Hierophant. It's a card of commitments, contracts, relationships, long-term kind of energy. Again, had you built a life? Were you building it? Was it on the table? Has something changed? This does feel like, it has some judgment energy, sort of like a finality to it. Direction is also here. It's connecting here on communicate. So this could be literal around travel, I want to say. It does connect me with some Chariot energy. around the move that they're making. And we also know with our Eight of Wands that this is communication. With that said, of course, it can be in person and there could be literal travel here. It's wanted to connect with communication. It's heading over here to justice. So that's the other thing. What did happen there? Open-hearted is here. The heart is, it's like opening up, and there are some crows coming out of here. And I gotta tell you, this soaring energy, it's like rising above the conflicting energy that's really very clearly here, but also this open-hearted conversation, messages, somebody coming in here in an emotionally open way too, opening up. That does feel quite strong, and coming here with the truth. Sacred space is here. You're both here in this energy as well as the forgiveness energy, sort of hovering over this nest where you build a life together, or you built a life together, or the possibilities, these eggs sitting in here not hatched, needing to be nurtured. There are leaves woven into this nest, which is like where they build their life. And that's around change, timing, sacred space. So still holding, I want to say, like a space for each other. And the possibilities, the last two oracle here are commitment and bond. So as I talk about the sacred space, it's really validating for me that there is a bond here. They're both connected. Again, we have two together here, connected on the heart. There's a lot of poppies here as well, and I have to say that's a really direct connection for me here at the Tarot Closet, around making some peace, around forgiveness. And there is somebody here is asking for forgiveness, is around what happened, taking so long, hiding things. What is it? There's definitely still a bond here, and I just want to validate that energy of commitment is on the table. We are seeing the two of you here as well. Again, here with this nest. And it's interesting because here you kind of see the same leaves and flowers. There are also flowers here, but we don't have the eggs in here yet. Had you built a life? Were you building it? Was it on the table? Somebody who is popping in here, who you may or may not be expecting, is definitely ready to reveal this truth. And it's looking very much to me like getting out of this stuck energy and getting the Wheel of Fortune in the upright and things turning around. I want to bring in some channeled love messages from their higher self. And here is the judgment energy that I've been feeling. I am waking up. That's Archangel Gabriel energy. And it is clarity. It's truth. Somebody they do have an apology. So I want to say whatever that is about, it is here. And it's a final decision energy. I wake up with you on my mind. I go to sleep with you on my mind. I made so many mistakes. And I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. Sending in a message. You are my soulmate. We do have many soulmates in the world. Romantic or otherwise. Doesn't always equal forever, but it is a thing. And it's here. It's how they're seeing you. And it wants to go here on the bond card. I just can't sleep because I keep thinking about you. And that is also the Nine of Swords, which is here, by the way. So very specific message. I'm sorry I didn't reply. Let's bring in the lost that want to come in. In the bottom of the deck, I love you more than I have found a way to say. This is pretty specific. Do you love me? I need you to know this now. It actually wants to go here with Yeah, here with the truth. The last two coming in. I regret. I need you to know this now. I regret how I left things. What does that mean? Is it across the street, across the town? Has it been days, weeks, months, or years? And I want a life with you. Are you still here? Together or apart? Where do we go from here? Whew, that has a really, it's actually really strong around the energy that I'm in. It's been like this for a while, not just in the last couple weeks. There you go. Thank you for joining me today at the Tarot Closet. I'm sending you love, and I'll see you next time.